Hello friends, myself George Macon and welcome to the first lecture of MSc Semester 4 Analytical Chemistry. I am going to teach you paper number 4, that is the elective chemistry, environmental chemistry and analysis. So, first of all I am going to discuss with you the syllabus of our subject. The paper code is PS04 EANC 21, that is the postgraduate semester 04 elective analytical chemistry 21. AN stand for your analytical, C is for core course or chemistry 21. Title of the paper is environmental chemistry and the analysis. Total credits are 4. Due to pandemic situations, in online classes we are going to take 2 or 3 lectures per week. Unit number 1, that is the environmental segments, that is the introduction, Earth's atmosphere, that is composition, stratospheric chemistry of ozone, tropospheric chemistry, fog, precipitation, etc., hydrosphere, terrestrial environment and biosphere. Okay. So, these are some main points which are going to discuss with you in unit number 1. Unit number 2, that is the environmental pollution, pollutant and their classification, air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution. Okay. So, unit number 3, that is environmental chemical analysis method, in which I am going to discuss with you monitoring techniques in water and gas analysis, sampling, total solids, alkalinity, acidity, DO, that is dissolved oxygen, BOD, COD. Then instrumental techniques like atomic absorption spectrometry, X-ray fluorescence, gas chromatography, etc. And in unit number 4, that is waste management and green chemistry. So, in waste management, that is the classification of waste, overview of waste management program, methodologies are there, green chemistry are there. So, that is the part of unit number 4. Okay. So, that is about syllabus of your environmental chemistry. These are some reference books: Environmental Chemistry by J.W. Moore, A.K. Day, Principle of Environmental Science, Environmental Chemistry by S.K. Banerjee. These are the main 4 reference book for you. These are some extra books for green chemistry, green catalysis, green synthesis, calculation for numerical, solution of the numerical. Okay. So, these are the reference books useful in the environmental chemistry and analysis. Now, I am starting our discussion with that is the soil pollution and waste management. So, here the title is soil pollution and waste management, but according to our syllabus, that is the new syllabus, that is the part of unit number 4. Look at it, that is called waste management. Okay. So, that is the old title. The title soil pollution and waste management, that is the old title, but here according to the new syllabus, that is only called waste management. That is why it is, that is unit number 4, that is the waste management. Soil pollution I am going to discuss with you in unit number 2. So, I am starting my discussion with unit number 4, and that is called waste management and some methodology as well as classification of the waste. So, point number 1, that is waste and pollutants in soil. Okay, your environmental chemistry subject is totally theoretical. Okay, it depends in all the content, that is theoretical content, and some numericals are also there. So, you must remember all these points by yourself. There are no tricks okay here. So, point number 1, that is soil is receptor of a large quantity of waste products like domestic, human, animal, industrial and agriculture. So, point number 1 is told us that those quantity of waste, that means the waste produced by domestic or home use or by human being like plastic, rubber, animal waste, industrial and agriculture waste, all are captured, all are collect by soil, and because of that reason soil are known as a receptor of all these large quantities. Okay, you know क्या होगा यहाँ पे, जितना भी वेस्ट मटेरियल है वो कहाँ पे होता है, वो एयर में नहीं जाता है, ठीक है, जितना भी सॉलिड वेस्ट, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट हियर सॉलिड वेस्ट, ओके, जितना भी सॉलिड वेस्ट होता है वो सभी कहाँ पे कलेक्ट होता है, दोज ऑल सॉलिड वेस्ट आर कलेक्टेड इन सॉइल, they are deposited in soil, and because of that reason soil is a receptor of the large quantity of waste. Some processes are also mentioned here. Process number 1, that is known as a combustion of a sulfur containing fuels that emits SO2, you know about that, that is the automobile exhaust. Okay, nitrates from atmosphere, lead from automobile exhaust, also lead, zinc from lead and zinc mines. Okay, these all are deposited on the soil. Those are some form of the solid waste which are collected by soil, okay, that are deposited on the soil. Now also that is industrial and agricultural, that is the part of industry, okay, and that is the part of agricultural waste. Fertilizers, pesticides, those are applied to the crops which are largely retained by the soil. Okay, those pesticides and fertilizer also one kind of that is called waste, that is deposited or collected by the soil. They become part of the environmental cycle by absorption by the soils. That means it is a part of a nitrogen cycle, it is also part of a hydrogen cycle. Okay, now pesticides undergo degradation in soil through biodegradation, chemical degradation or photochemical reactions. Okay, those pesticides are undergo these kind of reactions when they are collected by soil. They mix with some chemical which are present in soil, undergo chemical degradation, or with in certain cycles like in nitrogen cycle, in a higher water cycle they undergo biodegradation by some biological process or by bacteria, or also they can undergo photochemical degradation, that means they absorb the sunlight and they undergo photochemical reaction, undergo degradation. Okay, so that is the reaction of the pesticides when they are deposited by soil. Now toluene 0,0-dimethyl 2,4,5 trichlorophenyl thiophosphate, okay, that is the IUPAC name of a toluene that undergo hydrolysis in soil, that is a one kind of a pesticide. ठीक है, यहाँ पे एक रिएक्शन हमें दी गई है ट्रोलिन पेस्टिसाइड की, hydrolysis in soil, that is a reaction with water, that is in hydrogen cycle. Look at here, that is the structure of toluene, that is the IUPAC nomenclature 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that is 2, 4, 5 trichloro, that is the phenyl ring, phenyl, that is the thiophosphate, OP double bond SO, and that is 0,0 OCH3 dimethyl components, that is here not methyl, that is the methoxy. Okay, dimethoxy component are there. Okay, then they react with water, that is hydrolysis, this portion is removed from here. Okay, and that is the formation of OH, P double bond SOH3, that is called degradation of toluene pesticide when it react with water in water cycle, hydrolysis reaction. That is for your knowledge. Pesticide residues on crops and food products cause long term health hazards. Now the next and most important point, that is the classification of waste. Okay, in physical examination, that means in written examination, external as well as internal examination, this question is most important as a long question, 5 marks weightage of the question is there. But in COVID-19 pandemic situation, some of the maybe that question is asked in 8 marks also, according to your new pattern, that is 70 marks, attempt any 4 out of 8, and the weightage of the question is 8 marks. So this question, the weightage of this question in this particular situation must be 8 marks. So in classification of the waste, number 1, that is the industrial waste. Okay, that is the key to remember those classification. Look at here, that is A, B, C, D, I, R. Okay, all these are the that is initial of that classification. For example, I stand for industrial waste. Similarly, D is stand for domestic and urban waste. Okay, so first of all I am going to discuss all these waste with you, and then I discuss with you that the key how to remember that classification of waste. यहाँ पे जितना भी ये जो मार्किंग है, आपको लगेगा कि ये पूरा मटेरियल में सभी जगह पे लाइन अंडरलाइन की हुई है, मार्किंग किया हुआ है। पहले मैंने ये सोचा था कि मैं ये सब कुछ यहाँ से निकाल देता हूँ, पूरा इसे क्लीन कर देता हूँ, फिर इसे स्कैन करके आपको पढ़ाऊँगा, लेकिन फिर मुझे लगा कि इसे ऐसे ही स्कैन कर देता हूँ। ठीक है, इससे क्या होगा कि जितना भी पॉइंट जो मुझे लगा इम्पॉर्टेंट है आपके लिए, जो एमसीक्यू में पूछ सकते हैं, एमसीक्यू में हो सकता है, या फिर उसे शॉर्ट क्वेश्चन में ले सकते हैं, फिल इन द ब्लैंक्स में हो सकता है, ट्रू फॉल्स में हो सकता है। ये जितनी भी यहाँ पे पॉइंट आउट है, जो लाइन है, ये क्या है कि मैंने जब पढ़ते समय मुझे लगा कि नहीं ये क्वेश्चन ऐसे इंपॉर्टेंट है, ये क्वेश्चन को ऐसे याद रख सकते हैं, तो मैंने वो सभी जो कंटेंट है वो यहाँ पे ऐसे ही मैंने छोड़ दिया है, ताकि फिर से आपको क्या मेहनत ना करनी पड़े अंडरलाइन करने के लिए कि कौन सा क्वेश्चन है। जब मैं बोलूँगा कि ठीक है ये जो क्वेश्चन है FGDS, ओके, नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स ये क्वेश्चन है वो MCQ के फॉर्म में पूछा गया है, तो अभी यहाँ पे मैंने अंडरलाइन नहीं की होगी, तो क्या होगा, जब आप मटेरियल परचेज़ करोगे तो आपका मटेरियल पूरा नीट एंड क्लीन होगा। तो आपको शायद वो ये वीडियो फिर से देखना पड़ेगा कि चलिए इसमें इम्पॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन कौन सा सर ने बोला था कि ये इम्पॉर्टेंट है। इसलिए मैंने इस मटेरियल में जहाँ पर भी जो भी इंडिकेशन है वो सभी पूरा वैसे का वैसा ही रख के इसे स्कैन कर दिया है। ठीक है, सो दिस क्वेश्चन इज ऑल्सो आस्क लाइक दिस, आस्क लाइक वेरियस सोर्सेज ऑफ सॉलिड वेस्ट। इस क्वेश्चन को दो तरीके से पूछा गया है। नंबर 1 दैट इज़ कॉल्ड डायरेक्ट, that is in March 19 question number 6B classification of waste। ठीक है, ऐसे पूछा गया था, और एक पेपर में इसे इस तरह से भी पूछा गया है, what are the और write not on various sources of solid waste। ओके, दोनों का आंसर सेम ही होगा। वेटेज इसका 5 मार्क्स होगा, अभी के लिए इसका वेटेज 8 मार्क्स तक हो सकता है। सो इन क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ वेस्ट, नंबर 1 दैट इज़ द इंडस्ट्रियल वेस्ट। ठीक है, पॉइंट नंबर 1, कौन कौन सी इंडस्ट्रियल वेस्ट है जो सॉइल उसे डिपॉजिट होता है, सॉइल पे उसे रिसेप्ट करता है, रिसेप्टर के बन जाएगा। दोज इंडस्ट्रियल वेस्ट आर, नंबर 1 इज द पॉल्यूटेंट्स आर मेनली डिस्चार्ज फ्रॉम पेपर एंड पल्प। ओके, दैट इज द पेपर इंडस्ट्री एंड द पल्प इंडस्ट्री, chemical industries, oil refineries, sugar factories, textile industries, fertilizers, biocides, petroleum, polymers, steel, engineering. So those are the main sources of industrial waste. ये सब आपको याद रखने होंगे। Some more are thermal and atomic power plants. ओके, फर्नेस ऑफ इंडस्ट्री, पर्टिकुलर यहाँ पे बात हो रही है फर्नेस की, इंडस्ट्री में कहाँ से होगा, इन फर्नेस ऑफ इंडस्ट्री फ्लाई एश। ओके, देन ब्राउनिश ब्लैक सब्सटेंस, unburned substance, okay, those are deposited on soil and becomes industrial waste. Industrial sludge, okay, common boiler scale calcium carbonate plus FGDS, that is the short question, that is the 1 mark short question, and sometime also ask in the form of fill in the blanks type question or MCQ purpose, what is industrial sludge. So industrial sludge is nothing but it is a calcium carbonate plus FGDS. And what is FGDS? The full form is fuel gas disulfonization sludges. Okay, fuel gas disulfonization sludges. So now what is FGDS? Okay, that is the full form, but what is the composition of a FGDS? That is the mixture of CaOH twice, that is a calcium hydroxide plus calcium oxide slurry. Okay, that is a paste like material that is used to trap the sulfur dioxide from escaping gas in a coal fire power plants. In March 19 MCQ number 7 is there. Okay, MCQ is like this, FGDS slurry is used to trap, then that is the blank, to trap blank from एस्केपिंग गैस इन कोल फायर पावर प्लांट्स। ठीक है, यहाँ पे ब्लैंक दी हुई थी और ऑप्शंस में आपको दिया हुआ था कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, N2, वाटर, SO2 सल्फर डाइऑक्साइड। योर आंसर मस्ट बी सल्फर डाइऑक्साइड। ठीक है, so that is already asked in March 19 question paper as a MCQ. Now it is a gas consisting of a toxic element, that is arsenic, selenium, mercury, cadmium, etc. So that is called industrial waste. Then domestic and urban waste, okay, that is in March 19 MCQ number 6. Dried sludges of sewage, for example refuse. Okay, now what is the refuse? That is MCQ in March 90. Refuse, that means which contains the garbage and rubbish material, that means plastic. Okay, that means the dried sludge. Okay, dried sludge of a sewage, you know that is sewage is it's like dust or something like waste material. Okay, that is in sewage treatment plants are used. So the sludge, that means the paste of garbage and rubbish material like plastic. Okay, that is known as the refuse material. That is MCQ in March 19. Some glasses, metallic ions, fibers, paper, rubber, street sweepings, fuel residue. ठीक है, ये street sweeping that means the जो इसका मतलब क्या होगा कि जो स्ट्रीट पे हम जो भी कचरा वहाँ पे इकट्ठा होता है वो कचरा भी कहाँ पे जाता है, दैट इज़ अ पार्ट ऑफ अ डोमेस्टिक एंड अर्बन वेस्ट. ओके, फ्यूल रेसिड्यूज ऑल्सो लाइक ऑयल, ओके, पेट्रोल रेसिड्यूज, दोज आर कॉल्ड डोमेस्टिक वेस्ट. दैट मीन्स हाउस होल्ड पर जो यूटिलिटीज़ होती है अर्बन एरियाज़ में जो यूटिलाइजेशन होता है वहाँ पर जितना भी कचरा जो सॉलिड फॉर्म में होता है उसे हम क्या बोलेंगे, दैट इज़ नोन एज डोमेस्टिक एंड अर्बन वेस्ट. ओके, देन the polluted soil may be having some poisonous gases along with the partially decomposed organic materials like food, vegetables, toxic hydrocarbons, pathogenic microbes. That is the domestic and urban waste. Radioactive waste, the word given here radioactive, that means obviously they are result from the explosion of nuclear devices, nuclear power plants. Okay, atmospheric fallout of the nuclear dust, radioactive waste produced by the nuclear testing laboratories also, radionuclides of vanadium, thorium, uranium, isotope of potassium and carbon are very common in soil. Okay, so these are called radioactive waste. Nuclear reactor produce several isotopes also. Then agricultural waste. So in agricultural waste, due to agro technologies, you know that is high quantity of fertilizer, pesticide, herbicides, excessive amount of a plant leaves and animal waste. Okay, that is the agricultural, that is the part of agricultural waste. You know about all these terms: fertilizer, pesticides, herbicides, insecticides are also there. Then chemical and metallic pollutants. Okay, what is HUMS? HUMUS. The word is utilized here. I am going to discuss with you later. The various chemicals and metal ion produces waste in soil, that is a chemical and metallic pollutants. Biological waste, that is the several biological product produce waste in soil. So that is called chemical and metallic biological waste, that is the classification of the waste. Now about key. So that is A, B, C, D, I, R. You know that is A stand for, now that is the agricultural waste, B stand for biological waste, C stand for chemical waste, chemical pollutants, D stand for domestic and urban waste, I stand for industrial waste, and R is stand for radioactive waste. So by using this key A, B, C, D, I, R, you can list out the different waste materials. You can easily classify which waste material are here. Then a solid waste management. Okay, then point number 2 in today's discussion, that is solid waste management. First of all, the question is asked in March 19 paper, question number 6b. The weightage of this question is also 8 marks, full 8 marks from particular this unit. Okay, unit number 4, that is this solid waste management. Weightage of the question is 8 marks. Okay, in regular classes the weightage of the question is 5 marks. So first of all, the definition of solid waste. Okay, that is the most important short question, 1 mark short question. Define the term solid waste. A very easy definition. The waste generated in a solid state, obviously it must be solid. The waste generated in a solid state as a result of various human activities and normally discarded as a useless or unwanted materials. Okay, that is very easy definition. The waste which are generated by human beings. Okay, but that is waste. Why it is considered as a waste? Because those are generated by various human activities and normally they are discarded as a useless material, unwanted materials. Okay, they are throw on the street or in dustbins. So those kind of materials which are useless and which are generated by human beings, those kind of solid materials are known as a solid waste. Then depending on source, solid waste are classified into 3 types. Okay, that means here the classification of the solid waste management, that is classified into 3 types, and that types depends on the source. That means from where they are produced. From the source of that solid waste, it is classified into 3 types. Number 1, that is called municipal solid waste, that is known as MSW. Okay, municipal solid waste. Number 2 is biomedical solid waste, BSW, and industrial solid waste, ISW. So that means the 3 type of solid waste are industrial solid waste, biomedical solid waste, and the municipal solid waste. These are the 3 types. Municipal solid waste, that part is also asked in a separate question. Okay, 3 marks separate question, like write a short note or discuss in brief about municipal solid waste. Okay, that means from this question, ये बड़े question में से छोटा question अगर निकालना हो 3 मार्क्स के लिए, तो म्यूनिसिपल सॉलिड वेस्ट का ये जो पोर्शन है इसे हम शॉर्ट क्वेश्चन के फॉर्म में अलग से इसे निकाल सकते हैं. Okay, now what is a municipal solid waste? You heard about that word municipality. Okay, that is from the word municipal solid waste. MSW are generated, the main source are residential, commercial and industrial activities, along with वेस्ट फ्रॉम स्ट्रीट स्वीपिंग. दैट मीन्स यू आपने देखा होगा कि अर्बन एरियाज़ होते हैं, सिटी एरिया होते हैं, वहाँ पे क्या होता है, बड़े बड़े डस्टबिन वहाँ पे रखे होते हैं. ठीक है, जितना भी कचरा होता है वहाँ पे डस्टबिन पे इकट्ठा होता है. कई बार हम जो छोटे छोटे हमारी जो सोसाइटीज़ होती है वहाँ पर भी गवर्नमेंट क्या करती है, वहाँ पे डस्टबिन रखती है, ब्लू डस्टबिन, ग्रीन डस्टबिन. वहाँ पे प्लास्टिक और ग्लास वेस्टेज अलग होता है. वेजिटेबल्स के लिए वो जो ग्रीन डस्टबिन होता है वेजिटेबल्स के लिए होता है. तो वो जो पूरा जो कचरा होता है वो क्या होता है, म्यूनसिपालिटी के जो भी वर्कर्स होते हैं क्या कहते हैं, उसे वहाँ से कलेक्ट करते हैं. ठीक है, फिर वो कहाँ पे जाता है, वो बड़े डस्टबिन में जाता है. फिर वो बड़े डस्टबिन में से वो पूरा कहाँ जाता है, उसका जो प्लांट होता है जहाँ पे उसे रिसाइकल करते हैं या फिर उसे डंप करते हैं, वो उसे बोलते हैं डंपिंग साइट्स. तो वो पूरा कचरा वहाँ पे डंपिंग साइट पर जाता है. तो ये पूरा उसका सभी सोर्स है. ओके, रेसिडेंशियल, कॉमर्शियल, इंडस्ट्रियल, street sweeping, that is called street sweeping. In India, the municipal solid waste vary from 0.2 kilogram per capita per day. इसका मतलब क्या होगा, एक दिन में एक शहर कितना वेस्ट जनरेट करता है म्यूनसिपल सॉलिड वेस्ट, दैट इज 0.2 kg, 0.2 किलोग्राम पर कैपिटल पर डे. ठीक है, 2 किलोग्राम पर कैपिटल पर डे. दैट इज इम्पॉर्टेंट स्टेटमेंट फॉर MCQ पर्पज में लिखा है यहाँ पे, ये MCQ के अंदर यूटिलाइज कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, ना व्हाट इज़ द कंपोजिशन ऑफ ए MSW, कंपोजिशन उसका क्या होता है, कंपोजिशन माने म्यूनसिपल सॉलिड वेस्ट में कौन कौन से कंपोनेंट वहाँ पे हो सकते हैं। MCQ में इसे भी ले सकते हैं हम 30 to 40% ऑफ ऑर्गेनिक मैटर, 30 to 40% of fine materials, 1% of metal, 15% glass and 1% plastic. That is the composition of a municipal solid waste. Now next point, that is called collection. Okay, उसे कैसे collect करते हैं और उसे कैसे dispose करते हैं. What are the collection and disposal of municipal solid waste. यहाँ पे मैंने कुछ यहाँ पे जो methods है उसे याद रखने के लिए मैंने छोटी सी एक की यहाँ पे मैंने बना के रखी हुई है, सिविक, SIVIC, सिविक. ओके, ये क्या है, सिविक क्या है, पहले इसे डिस्कस कर लेते हैं, फिर हम शॉर्ट की पर आएंगे. ठीक है, देखते हैं यहाँ पे. सो कलेक्शन एंड डिस्पोजल ऑफ MSW, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल उसे कलेक्ट करना पड़ता है. सॉलिड वेस्ट आर कलेक्टेड बाय म्यूनसिपल एजेंसीज, यू नो AMC, दैट इज अहमदाबाद म्यूनसिपल कॉरपोरेशन, आनंद म्यूनसिपल कॉरपोरेशन, सूरत म्यूनसिपल कॉरपोरेशन, राजकोट म्यूनसिपल कॉरपोरेशन. ठीक है, सो दोज आर द म्यूनसिपल एजेंसी हु वर्क टू कलेक्ट दोज सॉलिड वेस्ट फ्रॉम द स्ट्रीट एंड द अर्बन एरियाज. ओके, so these are community bins, that means dustbins and house to house collection on from road side. कई बार आपने देखा होगा कि कई बड़े शहरों में, कई बड़ी सोसाइटीज़ में क्या होता है कि म्यूनसिपलिटी की जो पूरा जो व्हीकल होता है वो घूमता है, वीक में एक बार आता है, घर घर से पूरा जो सॉलिड वेस्ट है उसे क्या कहते हैं, वो कलेक्ट करते हैं, फिर उसे ले जाते हैं. दैट इज़ कॉल्ड हाउस टू हाउस. That is the collection method. Okay, then the solid waste collected from the different community bins are then transported. That is the next step. They are transported to the disposal sites, okay, by a fleet of vehicles, by municipal bodies. The disposal sites are a low lying area on the outside of this city. ठीक है, आपने कभी ऐसा तो देखा नहीं होगा कि सिटी के बीचों बीच में वो डस्टबिन का पूरा वो कचरे का पूरा वो गढ़ कर देते हैं, ऐसा तो नहीं होता है. जो भी जो डस्ट होता है पूरा, ओके, क्या करते हैं उसे कि जितना भी वेस्ट मटेरियल जो कलेक्ट होता है उसे सिटी के बाहर डंपिंग साइट पे उसे रखा जाता है, डिस्पोजल के लिए उसे रखा जाता है. So these are the disposal sites, various sites. Number one is known as a sanitary landfill. Those are called disposal methods. Number one, sanitary landfills. That means the easiest way. Most of the solid waste is dumped on land in heaps in uncontrolled manner. Heaps, okay. Heaps, that means it is called curve. That is. Some waste is used for land filling in mines. So that is number one, sanitary landfill. Landfill that means बड़ा सा कोई एरिया होता है, सिटी के बाहर होता है, वहाँ पे क्या करते हैं, वो जो पूरा जो सॉलिड वेस्ट होता है वहाँ पे सीधे जाके उसे डंप कर देते हैं, अनइवन मैनर में उसे डंप करते हैं. दैट इज़ कॉल्ड सैनिटरी लैंडफिल. ईजिएस्ट वे है, सबसे ईजी में यही यूज़ होता है. जो दूसरा है इंडस्ट्रियल वेस्ट, ओके, इसे हम ऐसे डंप नहीं कर सकते. इंडस्ट्रियल वेस्ट आर फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ट्रीटेड इन अ ट्रीटमेंट प्लांट्स. पहले उसे ट्रीटमेंट प्लांट में ले जाते हैं, उसे वहाँ पे ट्रीट करते हैं केमिकल्स के साथ. देन वैल्यूएबल मटेरियल्स आर रिसाइकल. जो भी वैल्यूएबल मटेरियल है फिर से यूज़ कर सकते हैं, उसे रिसाइकल कर देते हैं. एंड वॉल्यूम वेस्ट इज़ रिड्यूस्ड बाय इंसिनरेशन मैथड. ओके, व्हाट इज़ इंसिनरेशन, इसके बाद में जो टॉपिक आएगा वहाँ पे मैं आपको डिस्कस करूँगा व्हाट इज़ इंसिनरेशन मैथड. कंपोस्टिंग, okay, what is a composting? This is the biological process, you know, vermi composting. Okay, biological process where fresh organic waste are decomposed in a humus like substance. Okay, that means particularly for vegetable or food waste, okay, those are biologically degradable. For those kind of materials, compositing or composting methods are used. That means fresh organic waste are decomposed in a hume like substances. That is important for MCQ. Now what is a humus? मैंने यहाँ पे उसका डेफिनेशन दिया हुआ है. ऑर्गेनिक कंपोनेंट ऑफ सॉइल फॉर्म बाय द डिकम्पोजिशन ऑफ लीव्स एंड अदर प्लांट मटेरियल बाय सॉइल माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म. जितने भी प्लांट्स होते हैं या फिर कोई भी वहाँ पे जो सॉइल के अंदर जो लीव्स होते हैं, ठीक है, तो वो जितना भी लीव्स होता है, कोई भी फूड मटेरियल्स होता है, व्हेन दे आर डिपॉजिटेड ऑन द सॉइल, व्हाट हैपन, द सॉइल माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म आर react with those materials and they are undergo biodegradation process, they undergo decomposition, and because of that reason they create fertilizer in the soil. Okay, that is by those microorganisms. That material is like a sponge like material. That kind of materials are known as humus. Then okay, iron or metallic particles are removed by the magnetic separation. Okay, the material is then transferred in a weight condition to a rotatory cylinder analogous to a rotatory dryer. That is called compositing process. Okay, what is a compositing process? So here it is a biological process in which first of all the fresh organic waste are decomposed in humus like substance, but this process follow like this. Number one, from that material iron and metallic particles are removed by magnetic separation. Okay, that means in some rotary furnaces what happen, the magnetic plates are there. ओके, एक वहाँ पे बेल्ट रहेगा, उस बेल्ट के ऊपर पूरा सॉलिड वेस्ट रख देते हैं, फिर उसे घुमाते हैं, नीचे क्या रहेगा, मैग्नेट रहेगा, मैग्नेटिक स्टर रहेगा, जितना भी आयन और मेटल है वहाँ पे बेल्ट पे चिपक जाएगा, और जो मटेरियल है जहाँ पे आयन और मेटल नहीं है वो पूरा दूसरी तरफ हम उसे कलेक्ट कर सकते हैं, ठीक है। सो इस तरह से क्या होगा, from by this method with the help of the magnetic separators, what happen, from that biological solid waste iron and metals are removed. Then the remaining material is then transferred in a weight condition. Okay, then water or solvent are used and that material is weighed in undergoing a rotatory cylinder. Then they undergo rotatory dryer, that means the solvent is then removed. Cylinder rotates and waste move from one end to other ends. Air is introduced at low pressure throughout the length of the cylinder. So that is the method of, that is called method of compositing method. The next one, that is called vermicomposting. So you know the word vermicompost, that is a natural process that is done with the help of earthworms. Earthworms feed on and degrade a variety of organic waste, eliminates the noxious, okay, noxious, that means poisonous, harmful, unpleasant materials, elements, and convert the waste into the vermicompost. That is the important short question. Define the term vermicompost. Vermicompost enhance the soil productivity and also increase the crop yield. You know, earthworms are the friend of farmers. Why? Because earthworm, so what happen, they sponge, they increase the fertility and productivity of the soil. Now that is the word incineration. Okay, in March 19 short question 6b is there, incineration. Incineration offers environment friendly technique, that is an environment friendly technique that is free from corrosion, emission of offensive odor, free from bacteria and wet organic matters with use of foul and gases. Okay, that is a foul odor and gases. The waste heat from incineration can be utilized for supplementing the electricity generation, domestic heating, but this method is costly. So that is about the incineration. So that is all about MSW, municipal solid waste. Now what is civic? So here civic, that means S is stand for the sanitary landfill. Okay, I stand for, that is the incineration. V is stand for vermicomposting. I stand for, that is another I is for industrial waste, and C is stand for composting. Okay, that is industrial waste. So that is the short form of civic, that is the disposal methods, different disposal methods. Then biomedical solid waste, BSW, these are the sources. They are generated by hospitals, nursing homes, clinic, dispensary, veterinary houses, pathological labs, blood banks. They harm people because highly infections. BSW is a reservoir of pathogenic microorganisms which causes infection and pollutants in air, water and soil. Okay, incineration is a common employed for treatment of BSW. Generally for that treatment, BSW treatment for the method, disposal method is incineration method. The solid waste is burnt at 900 degrees Celsius in the presence of oxygen, and due to insufficient temperature process chamber, it may also produce toxic compounds like furans and dioxin. That is important for MCQ purpose. And that statement is also important as a MCQ. Which method is used for treatment of BSW? That is the incineration method. ISW, that is industrial solid waste. Okay, ISW are managed by concerned industries. For example, coal-based power plant produce a large quantity of coal by coal fly ash. Coal fly ash is considered as a hazardous pollutant as it causes respiratory disease. That is important MCQ. Okay, blank is considered as a hazardous pollutant as it causes respiratory disease. The answer is coal fly ash. कई बार क्या होता है रेस्पिरेटरी डिसीज के अंदर the coal fly ash is the main component for that. Lung infection is there, throat infection is there. Okay, the radioactive waste from nuclear power station are generally fused in glass containers and lower to the ocean floor. Generally the radioactive waste, okay, that is not part of ISW, but radioactive waste that are generated from nuclear power station, they are deposited on the lower level of the ocean. So that is all about the municipal solid waste, biomedical solid waste and industrial solid waste, that is called the solid waste management. In next lecture I am going to discuss with you the green chemistry. Thank you.